Slam, loud. Yep, yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, up top. Let it go every time.
Before every game, it is the responsibility of new Lakers head strength and conditioning coach Gunnar Peterson to get the Lakers physically ready to take the court.
So one of the things we do pregame is muscle activation, and that can be a game changer for some. Just waking up the muscles, getting the body ready for the contact, getting the body ready for maximal contractions during gameplay. Some guys, they like to do it 20 minutes before. Some guys, they like it an hour before. It's sort of like a little wake-up call. And then when they do get in the game, the body's ready to go as opposed to a drawn-out, waking up period. 5, pop it. 4, love it. It's not an hour long, that kind of thing. It's quick bursts, power movements, explosive movements, so that it mimics what they do in the game.
Nope.
Oh, you're just gonna jump and hit that? I saw that.
You know, I'm not warm yet.
Yeah, I know. Let's activate. Hold. The bands offer a different kind of resistance. It's dynamic. From a functional standpoint, it's a lot like when they're holding a ball and someone's pulling at it, or someone's pulling at their jersey and they're moving. If they're bumping up against somebody and then they have to turn away, and there's different resistance coming from different angles at different intensities. Yeah, pre-game, whatever it takes. And hopefully this prepares them for what they're going to encounter on the court. I like that. It's a world-class athlete right there. That's a world-class athlete right there. That's yeah, okay, okay. Some of them don't even know how good and how gifted they are. I mean, he's being humble by saying, oh, I'm an average athlete. He's not an average athlete, he's a sick athlete.
For Peterson, the work of getting each of his world-class athletes ready for the season began months ago in training camp.
And if you go in with that mindset, you'll work. I have that in my gym in massive letters on the wall. Instead of thinking, how am I getting out of here? When am I done with this? There's no place I'd rather be. When I was brought in to talk about the job, Magic, Rob, Luke made it very clear that the goal was to have a running team. They wanted the best conditioned team. They wanted a strong team. Obviously, with youth, you're going to be playing catch up from the beginning, but these guys are such incredible athletes. Their work ethic is unparalleled. They're fun to work with, so there's no pushback. There are no bad habits. Way back.
I haven't done anything like this before. In college, it was so different, but like when you get to the pros, it's way more technical. You know, they go way into depth with the body, you know, and it helps because you're playing against the best players in the world every day.
Pull it fast. Don't let me get it. Don't let me get it. The job for us as a strength staff is to continue to force them to adapt. Through the adaptation comes the change. If they don't change, they're not going to get better. And because everybody else in the league is changing, then by definition, they're getting worse. And that's definitely not going to happen on my watch.
Just like in Coach Walton's practices, music is a part of Peterson's sessions, and that means some Lakers burn calories in creative ways.
I'm not one to really judge dancing. That's not my field. That's not my forte. I think each of them has a style that would appeal to their particular fan base, and I know that I couldn't replicate either one. Yep, 6, and then switch, 6.
Before the Lakers, Gunnar was best known as a trainer to the stars, helping some of the biggest celebrities in the world get fit and camera ready. And Andrew Bogut doesn't hesitate to remind him of that fact.
The camera's recording you. I thought I'm a celebrity now.
Celebrity? Huh? So who's the celebrity? You're the celebrity. You know, you're the celebrity in Melbourne.
You're a celebrity trainer.
If I were in Pennsylvania, I'd be the Amish trainer. It's just how it works. That's your demographic here. Did you hear Bogut today? He was ripping me on that today.
You just admitted it.
No, I said if I were.
You're a celebrity trainer.
Yeah, sorry.
Celebrity trainer.
Only if you're a celebrity. That's how that works. When I started working with athletes, I found it very rewarding. I love seeing what we do in the gym translate directly to what they do in their sport, on a court, on a field. To me, there's something special about working with basketball players. There's something, to me, special about the size of the person, the limb length of the person, and how that translates at that speed. It's pretty cool to watch.
Back at Staples Center, the Lakers take to the court. And as Peterson continues his pregame routine, one of his famous clients watches on.
Gunnar is my new personal trainer. I mean, I know, looking at me, you'd think, does she work out? The answer is yes. I love working out, and I try to be the healthiest version of myself that I can be. I'm so glad he's the strength and conditioning coach of the Lakers. I think he's going to get those boys in tip-top shape, and hopefully get me in shape as well.
We're starting with a clean slate, and were pushing. They were open to some of the changes, and I think if you look across the board, there's been progress because of the work that they put in.